Hey, what's going on? Colby Landon here. Welcome to another episode of Skills and Builds. We're out here in Gilbert, Arizona at the Noel family track, and today we're going to be talking about the tools that we use to resurface a track. Alright, so to start things off, this is my favorite tool to use for resurfacing a BMX track. This is called a Dethatcher, and it's meant for pulling dead grass out of the live grass. But these work excellent for not only pulling up rocks out of the ground, finding rocks and pulling them up, but what they're also used for is creating us a lot of nice, soft, fluffy dirt to rake around. Well, we're trying to do this whole track. So what we do is we start out with these dethatchers, not only trying to get the surface more level and straight and symmetrical, but also to rake up a lot of fine dirt and rake out the rocks. So we start with a dethatcher, and it's good to cover a lot of ground when you do it, because the more soft dirt you have to play with, the better the process is gonna be. Okay? So next, if you're running into a lot of rocks, especially on a newer build or something, this is the second tool you'll want to use, and this is for cleaning out all the bigger rocks. As you can see here, we've got these bigger rocks. You just pull them off to the side. So this is just a typical leaf rake, and this is a metal one. I don't like the plastic ones much. I like this. This is a Corona leaf rake. You can find them everywhere, and they last forever. I like the wood handle ones. They cost like $10 more, but next, after we've got the clean dirt on the surface and our straightaways within an inch, let's say, of being perfect, perfectly shaped, what you can see is the process that we're currently on right now is using this rake here. This is an asphalt rake, okay? Now, this is also one of our most used tools, especially when we're building a track. What's so useful about the asphalt rake, opposed to, let's say, your typical rake, and this is not your typical rake, but if it were, I'd be able to give a better example. Typically on a normal rake, this lip right here, this side of the rake, is actually like even smaller than this one is, and of course they're a little more narrow. So what's great about the asphalt rake is you can carry the most amount of material with it, so you can just fill in huge holes really quickly with it, especially after you have the nice fine clean dirt. So as you can see, it worked great when you get a nice big pile and you start pulling it around. But the asphalt rake is extra good. Look for a 7-foot asphalt rake. Look for the blue handle. I think it's a Craft Tools. I could be wrong, but this is one of my all-time favorite tools. Okay, I should have mentioned it before that one, but there's also your typical tine. These are called tines. Landscape rake, okay? This one's extra wide, okay? Biggest one they make. And I like this company. If you ever see this crazy design, I think it's also, oh, it says right here, Midwest rakes. It's a bit heavier than the asphalt rake, so it's not as, easy, like I was saying, to spread dirt around with. That's why I always prefer that, even if I don't have a ton of dirt to pull around. But what's great about this is these tines are actually very strong for the most part. We bent plenty of them over the years. As you can see, this one's bent, but this thing's held up great and for us. And it also works excellent when you're more so building a track, but occasionally, if the track's soft enough, if there's enough dirt to dig into, I'll use this one and pull out bigger rocks and go through bigger amounts of material, so it can be useful. And finally, we'll finish off the track with my favorite tool. This thing's magic, I promise you. If you have a track, you gotta get one of these. This is called a super sweeper. You don't need to get the handle, they're expensive and not necessary. You can make your own, or if you buy the head alone, it comes with two carved out screw ports or whatever, so you could screw in a wood handle from Homedepot or whatever. So it doesn't work the best. It's so big and heavy and it's long and wide. You might want to do some customization, but the super sweeper literally does magic. It makes everything look incredible. And make sure when you get it, it's called the flag bristle. the softest bristles, okay? So if you go through the process from the Dethatcher to the leaf rake to the asphalt rake to the broom, as you're gonna see right here, you'll end up with a track just like this one. Alright, so as you just saw, those are all of our tools that we use to resurface the track. We did prep this track well by watering it really well before we raked into it. And lastly, I want to give a bonus tip. When you are spreading out that fine powder after it's been all cleaned out, it helps to water the sides of the jumps a little bit. You can turn the power down a little, and you kind of focus on the top rim a little bit and any little cracks you want to fill in. And just getting that surface a little bit wet helps a lot when you drag that rake over. It'll give you a nice corner on the track, and you could put the extra dirt in the cracks and broom it out later. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around for the whole video. Make sure to go out there and get yourself one of those metal rakes, the Corona rake I was showing you. Get yourself one of those asphalt rakes. Those things are super sweet. I love that thing. And then get yourself a super sweeper. Look up super sweeper on Amazon. Get the broom head, flag bristles, the soft bristle one, okay? Get those ones. You won't regret it. Also wanted to let you guys know, this summer I'm traveling around the country, mostly west side of the country, building, hoping to build some tracks. I've been building tracks since I was like 7 years old and been paid to do it since I was 12. I love doing it and want to keep doing it, but I want to expand and build more stuff, build cool stuff all over the country, work with new dirt and meet new people. So if you're interested at all in having me come out, shoot me a message. I mostly am on Instagram, Colby's Bike Tracks on Instagram. Hit me up there. Of course, I'll get back to you on YouTube as well. But thanks again. Make sure you like and subscribe. Lots more track builds, track riding videos, skills tip videos, mountain bike videos, and even some other adventure stuff. But I'm trying to get better as always. Thanks again for watching, and keep on shredding.